Hello guys, it's Ryan Jones here, back again with another video. In today's video, as you can tell by the thumbnail and title, I say that all the time. I'm going to be speaking about the absolutely crazy deadline day we've been having over the past hours. It's probably the biggest deadline day I've ever had. Today's been absolutely crazy, and there's been so many massive transfers going through and rooming and squishing in to go through. So I'll go through all of the deadline day transfers and rumours and medicals being done, bids accepted, all that stuff. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. So starting with Jorginho now, this came out of the blue. It came out of nowhere. Sorry about that. Basically, he has gone to Arsenal for 10 million plus 2 million on add-ons. He's joined on an 18-month contract with a further few months. I think it's a good signing. Obviously, it's rumoured that Enzo Fernandez will join Chelsea. He's apparently preparing his medical. I'll talk about him later. But I think Jorginho's a good player. I think Arsenal need him. He's a replacement. I think Thomas Partey is out with an injury, I think it is. Something like that. And no one saw it coming. Probably if not the biggest signing today. It's a massive transfer. He's a very good midfielder. Came third in the I think it was in the Ballon d'Or race when Messi won it back in 2021. I think it was. He's a really good player. I think he'll do quite well at Arsenal alongside young players you can learn from him. So the first transfer is Jorginho to Arsenal, and I think it's a good signing. 10 million plus 2 million on add-ons. The next transfer we are talking about now is João Cancelo has signed a loan deal to join Bayern Munich. Now he has joined Bayern Munich, by the way. This whole story came out when after the World Cup. Obviously, he was unhappy that the Portugal coach was playing Diogo Dalot over him. And then he was not in the starting 11 for Man City's games after the World Cup. And then, he was caught slumped on the bench. And then for the Arsenal game in the FA Cup last weekend, he was caught. He was very unhappy and he forced Pep to leave. And he's now gone to Bayern Munich. I think it's a good move for him. If he wants to leave, he wants to leave. Simple as that. He's a decent player. I wouldn't say after the World Cup he's not really been on good form, but I think it's a good move for him. If he wants to go, he wants to go. I'll see if he gets game time at Bayern Munich, but he is a good player and he deserves game time. So I definitely think it's a good move for him to get away for the remainder of the season and get some game time in Germany. As Bayern Munich are probably going to win the Bundesliga, maybe, but we'll never know. But João Cancelo has signed a loan deal till the end of the season for Bayern München. The next player is Marcel Sabitzer, the Bayern Munich midfielder. Now, this only came about an hour ago. He was caught in Munich airport, going on a flight to Manchester. This again, obviously, we had the news today, sadly, that Christian Eriksen will be out till end of April, start of May, which is very, very bad news for us. Andy Carroll, get rid of him, mate. Absolute disgraceful man. And we've now heard that Marcel Sabitzer will be the replacement. He will join Manchester United on a loan deal to the end of the season. He's a decent player. I wouldn't say he's like top class, but he's got his experience in the Bundesliga. He knows. As soon as he wanted to join Ten Hag, he's taken the place. I think he's a good player. He's got good talent. I definitely think he will certify his job, probably as a starting 11 alongside Casemiro. We'll have to see, but he's a very, very decent player. I definitely think he'll get game time under Erik ten Hag. So Marcel Sabitzer the deal's not permanently done. It's not officially announced, but he is probably going to join Manchester United before the deadline closes tonight at midnight. And the last player we are talking about is a guy who I've already spoken about in another video, and a guy who's been knocking on probably the biggest player of this window, and that's Enzo Fernandez, the World Cup hero star. I already spoke about him in the at Christmas. I think it was the 27th, and that he was linked with a move to Chelsea. Now, it is reported that he is currently doing his Chelsea medical, and he's about to join on a British record fee of 115 million. And apparently the fee is agreed. This transfer has been specking on it for a long time now, the whole window, I would say. And Enzo Fernandez should be a Chelsea player by the morning. This transfer has been absolutely massive and has been all over the news for the whole window. I think that's why Jorginho went to Arsenal, because trying to free up space for Enzo Fernandez. He's joining on a British record 115 million for a player who's, 23, 24, which is absolutely mental. And it looks like he will join Chelsea Football Club. Now, I don't know what Chelsea are doing. I did a video of them the other week. They're just picking players. Like, I don't know what. Todd Bowley's cheesing. He's a madman. He's what Chelsea have signed. Chelsea have signed Mudryk for 100 mil, Madueke for about 31 mil. Who else did they sign? I swear they signed someone else, and they've now about to sign João Felix on loan, 11 million, and till the end of the season. And now they've signed Enzo Fernandez for a British record fee of 115 million. So that means they would have spent, I would say, about 239.5 million this window, which is absolutely mental. That is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I don't know how they've got all that money. They're in 10th place. I don't know why he's going there. Personally, sorry Chelsea fans if I offend you right here. But it's I think he's wasting his talent, really. I think he's making the wrong decision going to Chelsea. I think he should have gone to I think he should have stayed at Benfica and waited till the summer to find big moves. For example, Real Madrid and Barca. They probably would have looked for him. But he's about to join Chelsea, and he should be a Chelsea player by the end of the window. I could have spoken about many players in this deadline day. It's been absolutely mental. Obviously, Aberdeen have signed. Today they've signed Ajax keeper Jay Gorter. He's Dutch. I don't know if he's a replacement for Joe Lewis or Kelly Roos. I don't know what's going on there. And Aberdeen have signed Angus MacDonald from Swindon or Hull City. He looks a decent player, but still, I just think that, and then we obviously signed Matty Pollock yesterday, I think it was, from Watford. He's a good player, I think he is. I could have spoken about Caicedo. He's had a 75 million bid from Arsenal rejected. 75 million for Caicedo. That's absolutely mental. I could have spoken about Ante Elanga. He's linked with Barca. I don't know what they're doing. Jude Bellingham's been in it. You've got Alessia Russo in the women's football, who could have been played a world record women's fee, but has been rejected twice by Manchester United. And that's really it, for this video. That's all the big deadline day transfers. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button for every single time I upload a video. See you next time. Peace, guys.